Okay, well, we got the music back, so that's a good sign. Yeah, so it doesn't even save on portaling. All of my progress from there is gone. Or is it? No. Oh. Okay. That's a little... Okay, this is a little different. We're good. We didn't lose all of our progress. Let's see if we have the portal outside. We do... Oh... Okay. Yeah, I only lost the last run. So... Oh... I wonder... Oh... I wonder if you could actually do a portal thing... And then force quit out of the game, you lose all of your progress, but because it auto-saves whenever you portal, which makes sense, it auto-saves whenever you portal, you could potentially cheese for infinite money. Eventually. They're gonna fix that, but still. But yes, Wander, why aren't you using the bow? Because the bow does 15 damage as opposed to 85. So... I can keep going. I'm gonna finish this night. Cause I wanna. But then we're gonna move on to another game that has accrued less problems. Next game. We'll be getting there in a second. I wanna finish this run. We're not gonna portal, we're not gonna do anything. I'm just gonna grab as much as I can and then get out of here. Because we've been given another golden goose, as ugly and stilted looking as it is, but we might as well accept the eggs that it drops upon us, even if the eggs are made literally out of just... Man, I don't even know what the goose eggs are made out of. This golden goose is like half of its neck's missing, but it's still alive. And when I say it's missing, I don't mean like been like ripped out or anything like that. I mean like literally there's just like a blank space in the air where it's like a headless gooseman. That's what we're looking at here. And you know what? I feel like it's a net positive. Which is real odd. But yeah, seeing as I got a ton of resources, if we ever want to do like a semi-infinite farm for specific crafting components, this is how we can do it, at least until it gets fixed. Once it gets strong enough that I can handle the lower levels consistently, we could actually very conceivably just run an infinite raid on an area. Let's see, have I ever tried Ziggurat? Yep, I did about like 11 episodes on it. It was okay. Tower Guns was definitively better though, at least in my opinion. Less stuff to unlock, necessarily, but just, oh, that movement. The movements was so good. Upgrade the bow. What do you think I'm doing? Okay, I'm gonna be honest here. I understand that a lot of you guys haven't been following this series as closely as I have, obviously. But what really grinds my gears and when people are like kind of trying to backseat game for me on things that like I very clearly might be doing already. So in this case, yeah, I want to upgrade the bow, but I don't have the money for that. I probably shouldn't be blitzing these guys as much as I have been. But it costs 10,000 gold to upgrade the bow. And it's frustrating. I don't know. I guess I don't respond well to backseat gaming, period, because ultimately, unless it's something like I really don't know, most of the advice that people throw at me is kind of redundant or something I've already considered. Sometimes it's like dumb stuff that I probably should have actually paid attention to. No, can't do. But I could do this. I have no idea if that actually worked. Well, I guess I can do this. We want to keep the masonry with me anyway. And will destroy nearby items. Honestly, I'm just gonna get rid of that. Anything that destroys another item is just going to annoy me at all. Let's see. Have I looked at the enchantments? You mean the enchantments specifically in this game? Honestly, I think the enchantments are a bit dull. God damn it. Not again. I think the enchantments are a bit dull. I wish they did more interesting things. Like, instead of just being flat upgrades, I think the enchantments, there should actually be a variety of enchantments, and they should all do way more interesting things. Like, what's a good example? I feel like, maybe with the sword and shield, maybe they should actually be separate pieces of equipment. So you can use the, shield for, you can use the shield as part of... like a spear or a knuckle combo too. But like if, for example, you could enchant the shield so that the shield does damage actually when you block an enemy. I think the enchantments are where magic should come into play in this game. Maybe? I do think magic would be a nice addition. I think they need more variety than what they currently have. I actually don't know if this is a single person project or one. Magic is in play, it's later game. Okay. I haven't seen or heard anything of magic. And I have no access to it. But, like, I think it would be cool if there's, like, a flaming sword effect that would give you, like, a damage over time. A shield that, like, has spikes on it, and so it, like, repels damage and stuff like that. I'm just trying to think of other things. Just, you know, interesting stuff. I don't mind the fact that it's currently just a bunch of flat upgrades, but, you know, 10, 20 hours down the line, I don't know how long this game's supposed to get. If everything is still just basic, flat upgrades of each other with minimal changes, I'm probably going to lose interest just because you have to have some level of variety to keep it going. Especially if you're doing roguelike dungeon crawling as opposed to, other stuff. Did I not sell this? I'd swear I sold that. I'm confused about how I did not sell that, but that's okay. Yeah, there will be more dungeons. We know for a fact there's going to be, what, 5, give or take? Oh, you. Would have been bad if he hit me there. Alright, let's get out of here. Never understood why spear and shield is never a thing in games. It is in Monster Hunter. Well, sort of. There's Lance. I'm really looking forward to Monster Hunter World. I cannot wait for that to come out. Because honestly, that's gonna kind of feel like this. You know, you go out on a... not a procedurally generated adventure, but you go out on a resource run, you come back loaded with goodies, you make some new equipment, and rinse repeat until you've killed some kind of weird god dragon thing. I've never actually finished a Monster Hunter game, but Monster Hunter World, I think, will be the first one. That'd be nice. Okay, so let's start dumping resources that we don't need. Ideally, I'd like to have 1,800 so I can just upgrade the 1,800 so I can just upgrade the bow straight up. Don't know if I'm gonna have enough of that. Let's... do we just sell the empowering crystals? Oh, geez, I don't want to sell the empowering crystals. They sell for way too much. Only a little bit more. But yeah, unfortunately, Monster Hunter World will be out in 2018. Yeah. That'll take a while. Lance should be two-handed. No, lances are historically one-handed weapons. When jousting, you have a lance in one hand and a lance in one hand and a shield in the other. And this is where we start using these. This is where we start using these healing potions. Because this sucks. There we go. Yeah, sometimes you just gotta do a face tank fight. Which is butts, but whatever. We'll live. Hey, another bow, actually. I'm gonna hold on to that one. There's 2 different types of bow upgrades, and I'm really curious what the other one is. Let's see, when's Monster Hunter World, you mean? The Monster Hunter World will be out in 2018. I don't know what part of 2018, but it'll be out in 2018. I'm looking forward to it. Though there's also Dauntless, which is coming out later this year. I played a little bit of Dauntless. It looked fun. The UI needed some serious retooling, though. It was fun. Ooh, fabric. Transform itself into another item. Yes! Okay, so that'll transform the fabric into... Wait, can I scum this more? How much can you scum duping? I don't know. I guess we'll find out shortly. Because if I can try transform, if I can transform into multiple bows, that'll be amazing. So I think there might actually be kind of a parry system in this game. Oh no, there's 2 types of blocking. There's block and then there's hold block. Hold block is when you actually like brace the shield against the ground. And that is what stuns the dude. Huh, weird. Didn't actually set it down, but it sold anyway. Well, not that I'm complaining. We don't have to make too much more money before we can leave. But I was gonna make the most of this floor. If possible. Oh, that weird sound effect glitch is happening again. That's okay. Hope that bow is better. Well, unfortunately, the bows that I find on these floors tend to be outdated and bad. They're just the T1 bow, but that's... There's nothing actually wrong with the T1 bow. And I want spares because there's a catapult bow that I can get my hands on. And if I'm lucky, the catapult bow actually does a ton of damage. Could be wrong. Okay. Hopefully Ghosty doesn't show up for at least a little while yet. Because, yeah, what? 400 gold? Of course, there's that stupid thing. I guess I could sell the upgrade crystals, at least a couple of them. There we go. That's what I need. Okay. Unfortunately, it is so hard to approach these guys along that center pedestal. Okay, let's just keep giving this guy a pass. Let's go around this guy. Don't care. I'm probably taking more hits than I need to, just because of a desire for expediency. Trying to get the helicopters before this guy comes along. Oh, you know, I just realized these guys' health doubles every single time. Does it double? It more or less doubles every single time we go up or down a floor. Okay. Got some inventory space. Ah, shit. Okay, there we go. That gives us a little bit of space. How are we doing on money? Not quite there yet. Damn. Remain hidden, remain hidden, remain hidden. Oh, I see. There we go. I'm just gonna see if I can dupe everything into being that bow. Because if I can sell that bow for a ton of extra money, good for me. Okay, I've got just shy of 20 health potions. This is kind of help. At least the little drone things are kind of predictable. You just don't want them coming after you while you're in the middle of combat against anything else. Shame they don't give resources, or maybe they do. Maybe that's the trick. Yep. That could have gone bad. I decided to try and roll ahead of them to get around. That was not a bright plan. Okay. Ow. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Okay, there we go. There's one. Oh, he gave that, and I'm out of inventory space, maybe. Already? Apparently so. Oh, it's because we picked up all these dumb vine bits from that one room. Okay, a little bit more. I gotta make it up to 1400. I realize the deeper I go, the more stuff I need to load up on to make it worth it. I want to drop my bow. What are you doing? Okay, almost there. Just a little bit more. Oh, speaking of. Nope. Scratch that. Not even touching that. Don't even want to get close to that. Let's see, this feels too grindy. But it's early alpha, needs a better difficulty state. Oops. I thought I switched back. Okay, that's confusing. Honestly, I don't mind the grind necessarily, but I feel like each dungeon should almost be completable per weapon set. Oh, interesting. We, like, stunlock killed him. Ow. I don't want to have to kill this guy with arrows, but I think I might have to. Well, I mean, one way or another, we should probably have enough resources that I can, I'll probably have enough resources that I can just, move on after this. Or close to. And I can also just liquidate some of the things that I've got sitting around at home. I might actually be able to portal sell a weapon, if I'm lucky. Okay. That was confounding. A little bit more. Okay, what's this gonna do? Removes an effect. Turns them into something else. Okay. There we go. That way it won't break on me. We've still got a couple more healing potions. Keep going. Can't leave yet. Ow. Ooh. Getting stunned by that guy hurts. Okay. A little bit more. I think we're golden. And those shooty dudes are not going to Okay. Gotta kill one of these guys. Otherwise I'm stuck. Real bad. Missed him. Ow. There we go. Just don't show up, Mr. Ghost. Not yet. Okay, there we go. Yeah, unfortunately we keep picking up pure trash. It's like not being able to pick up your end of raid reward because you had too many trash pickups in your inventory. Not that that actually makes any sense, because generally you don't get any items in raids apart from your actually, like, necessary ones. Okay, so I literally don't think I can fit anything else in my inventory here. Oh, balls. I guess I don't get much of a choice. Oh, good. He was going for the treasure chest. Yeah, I don't get a choice. Well, I only have to make 150, so that should be fine. No! My bow! Oh, I transformed one of my items into it. Ah, whatever. I mean, realistically, that would have only saved me about 1,000. Oh, thanks for the sub, Pyro Salamander. Who are you? Who's this guy? He has no dialogue. Well, that's a thing. Okay. Well, rest in peace, Bo. Hey, that was exactly what I needed. Oh, right. I could also upgrade my armor. Upgrading your armor does not actually upgrade the defense. Why? I guess gives you extra HP. So we do need the new boots. We'll work on that in a bit. Oh, interesting. So I can't get this bow even if I wanted to. The catapult bow is not available to me. That sucks. Yeah, there's some kind of resource, probably in the forest maybe, that I can't get. Yeah, there's also the spear. The spear is pretty good. That, but wait. Hold the foe. What? Why would you ever get the big sword? The big sword does plus 10 damage, plus 25, and plus 100, as opposed to plus 20, 50, and 200. I don't get it. Well, yeah. Unfortunately, it doesn't look like a... Oh. I can't afford it because I sold all my steel. Crab applins, so hard. Gotta go buy some steel here. Mother. Gah. Well, note to self, hold on to more steel. I'm just gonna liquidate like half of my things. I don't like doing this, but I gotta. I want that bow. Maybe they'll rebalance the big sword. They better, because currently it's absolutely the worst weapon in the game. Okay. Oh, we only needed 10,000. Well, one way or another. Wait. Oh. Huh, that bow upgrade really doesn't make much of a... It doesn't really make itself worth it either. I'll get it anyway, just because... It's probably going to be what I use the most. Oh, right. That's what enchantments are for. Because, yeah, we want to come over here, talk to her. I can upgrade this bow a lot. Bunch of times. And hopefully that'll make the, Let's see, don't I have hardened steel at home? I only had 3 bars, apparently. I didn't realize that I'd used them all up. Well, let's stop selling them, because... Turns out I need more. Yeah. I burnt through my supply somehow. Well, it's not really a somehow. But I did. Okay. Well, at least we didn't lose out on anything that we particularly needed. Yeah, I should probably start, I should probably start selling some of these. So you got blueprint, blueprint, blueprint 3, blueprint 3. Oh, so we don't have any blueprints 2 in here, but we do have a ton of blueprints. Wait. They really need to work on these icons here. There we go. So blueprints 1, 2, and 3. There we go. We do have some gold runes. We do have some foundry rests, but I want to hold on to those. Got a ton of upgrade crystals now that I'm looking at it. We should probably still hold on to them, though, because I'm going to be potentially burning through a lot here. I don't know. Anyway, what are blueprints for? Duh, selling? Maybe? I've never once figured out what they're for. Wait. Oh, there's also blueprints 1. There's blueprints. This game is very weird. Okay, there we go. So now we've got a spare sword and shield that we can sell. We do not want to sell the hunter's bow, even though I'm not entirely sure if the hunter's bow is actually much of an improvement here. Alright. Oh, this is fine. I guess let's grab what we're going to sell. I don't think I actually have much to sell because I liquidated too much of it. Nope, I do not have anything then. I really want to sell from this set. And nothing from there. Well, I guess let's grab a blueprint for, what do we think, 300? As long as I sell the spear and the sword, we're good. So this is early beta, I suppose. No, this is pre-alpha. There's no chance of anybody else owning this for the most part. Oh, I just realized I might actually be able to, Okay. So it looks like these sell for about 300 a pop. I'm just gonna go with that. Initially. Because it seems like there's 2 midday phases. There we go. Because if I can actually get it before the second day phase goes by, we can get the last armor upgrade. And that's all I need. Okay, so the sword and board are worth a lot more than 1,000, give or take. Well, I'll sell this old man the fabric. And then we're going to close, and hopefully we can go out shopping. Close the shop. Balls, it's nighttime. Damn it! I was hoping there would be a second day phase so I could do a little bit of shopping. Well, I guess I'll just carry this with me into the next day, and we'll get that last armor upgrade. Actually, or we could actually get 3 bow upgrades. Let's go with 3 bow upgrades here. Because yeah, if I can actually reasonably use this, I can't upgrade that anymore. Okay, so this bow is maxed out too. Yeah, it looks like it behaves the exact same way. Oh, that's fine. I mean, I wasn't really expecting too much different. Next up, I'll probably switch out for the spear, maybe? Dunno. How has no one stolen from me yet? Yeah, magic. Honor rules. I don't know.